What is our fourth main topic today?
All right, guys. Kyle Sutton says, hey, John, so as we all know, the Spidey tickets going live caused more madness than what the multiverse will cause. But apparently it's about to get crazier. People are selling their opening night tickets on eBay for a king's ransom of thousands of dollars. One auction apparently going for $25,000. What the hell, dude? I can have better luck getting a PS5 as well as a Holy Grail compared to seeing Spidey opening night. What are your thoughts?
Have you lost your damn mind? Have all of you out there lost your damn mind? Look, okay, so when something sells out fast, you know they're going to be available from scalpers. PS5s, right? As soon as they came on the market and some very few people got them. I've got mine now, by the way. I got my PS5 now, by the way. Very excited. But when they first came out, like, yeah, people bought them. And then they knew there are going to be other people willing to pay a king's ransom to get them. And so you saw PS5s going for like $5,000 and more. Like 10 times their value because people wanted to have them right now. And I saw them sell in the thousands and thousands of dollars. Not just be listed for that. I saw them sell for that. And so when you have one opening night, look, everybody will say, well, just go see it the next day. I understand that. I do. But as far as opening day for a movie like Spider-Man No Way Home, there's only a limited number of those available. There's only a finite number of seats in the world compared to the number of people who actually want to watch it on opening day. And when the demand exceeds the supply, the price goes up. Supply and demand. The price goes up. And there are a lot of people who don't want to wait for the second day or the third day or the fourth day. And for those people that it's really important to see at day one, they're going to be willing to pay a more premium price. How more premium? Ridiculous. Anyway, this comes to us from CNET, who writes the following. But now, after tickets for the opening night are all sold out, scalpers have appeared to take advantage of the tremendous demand for Spider-Man No Way Home tickets. Scalpers are already attempting to sell opening night tickets for ludicrous prices. One listing we saw had an early viewing ticket listed for $10,000 as a minimum bid. Others appear to ask for even more. As we mentioned, there is one, I came across a couple listing for $25,000. It's difficult to say if anybody will ultimately end up paying that kind of money for a cinema ticket. But there are listings out there with bids way above retail already placed, and they're not wrong. I've already seen tickets sell in over 4 digits. I've seen tickets sell over $1,000. I've seen bids on tickets that have like $2,000. Now, there are others out there, right? That go higher with the $25,000 one we mentioned. There are also tickets out there, for $2,500.
Oh my gosh.
There's tickets out there for opening bids of $10,000 or buy it now price for $15,000.
Steal.
Here's the part that confuses me. Look at that top one. Best offer. Look at the shipping estimates. Not only they're going to charge you $2,500, we're going to charge you $80 or $72.93 to email you this digital ticket.
Holy crap.
So we're going to get another $80 out of you, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Come on.
But again, while some of like this $10,000 one here, I don't think it's going to sell.
NFT.
Ooh, yeah, it probably comes with
that
AMC's
maybe.
NFT.
I forgot
Who
the
gives
NFT thing.
Who cares? But while this one may never actually sell, the reality is a lot of them are selling in the hundreds and some in the thousands of dollars. Why? Well, again, like we already said, number one, there are a lot of people who don't want to wait for night 2 or night 3 or night 4. They want to see this opening day. And when something's important to you, the value for that is increased. I want to be there for that. Why would somebody pay, I don't know, $10,000 for a Super Bowl ticket? You can just watch it on TV. Well, because you want to be there.
It's the ride, bro. It's the ride.
It's an experience, right? You want to be able to say to your kids, I was there. Opening night for Spider-Man No Way Home. The movie that...
The crappiest movie ever made.
and I paid $5,000. I mean, people want to say that we're there. But with Spider-Man No Way Home, there's even another little thing. And that extra little thing is this. Other than Endgame, I can't remember the last time a movie that we know is going to be filled with an amazing amount of spoilers. And when I say spoilers, I don't mean that Andrew and Toby are in it. The entire planet has known that Andrew and Toby are going to be in this movie for well over a year. Everybody in the world. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the 10 to 15 other things that are going to blow that out of the water that we don't even suspect. This movie is loaded with surprises. And I'm not talking about the ones that the world has already known about for well over a year, because those ain't surprises. I think this is going to be loaded with them. And I think one of the reasons some people are going to consider it extra valuable to make sure they're there on opening day is that they know that by 12:01 a.m. on the 17th, everything about this movie is going to be out there. Every detail, every cameo, every appearance, every death, every multiverse cameo that they're going to do. Rocky Balboa is going to come through.
They're all coming through and I can't stop them.
Adrian, they're all coming through.
Oh my God.
That was a terrible Rocky Balboa. I should never do that again.
Yeah.
I will never do that again. If I could change.
Oh my God. And he did it.
And he
again.
continues.
He's trying to redeem himself.
Dig
right
the
after.
hole.
You could tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
It's about how hard you can get hit.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit.
Moving
Tangent.
forward.
Off the rail.
Nailed it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I nailed it. But no, seriously, I mean, that's the one. And so I think for a lot of people, they're like, you know what? There's no way I'm going to be able to stay all the real spoiler free. And we're not talking about the stupid Andrew. Everybody knows that. I'm talking about the real spoilers. There's no way I'm going to be able to stay spoiler free if I don't see this until Sunday or if I don't see it till Saturday.
Yep.
I'm willing to pay the extra $100. I mean, I still will never understand the 5,000, but I will pay the extra $100 to make sure I can see that on opening day and make sure I see it as spoiler free as possible and all that kind of stuff. And on that level, I kind of get it. And then there's just be some people with more money than they know what to do with that look and say, oh, it's only $3,000 to make sure I can see it opening night? No problem. That's the kind of money I'll never understand. But I mean, yeah, Ray, let me ask you. I know Spider-Man's a big deal for you.
Yeah.
But honestly, can you think of any movie, even a theoretical one that you can come up with, that would make you sell your car or do whatever it is you have to do to pull together, like, say, let's say $3,000 to go see a movie on opening night? Is there any movie you can even think of that would make you do that?
You know what? If I could go back, the opening night of the Avengers was probably the most fun I've had.
Oh, yeah, you were with me for that,
We
weren't
gave
you?
away posters. That night.
Yeah, that
the
was
lines,
awesome.
the news was there, the reactions. If you took away that memory of that night and I had to pay $3,000 for it,
To get it back?
yeah, I would. Because that was probably
That was a lot of fun that night.
That will forever be in my brain as one of the nights where movies actually made an impact on my life. Because I'm not that big, not as big as you, like a movie fan. But I
Rylan
like
Holman
movies.
is saying in the live chat you would pay $3,000 for Terminal.
He sure would.
You and Ann, go watch Terminal.
I might, man. I love that movie. But yeah, like I would pay if you compared it to that, yeah. If Spider-Man gives me the same sort of memories, it's those nights that stick with me forever. You know what I mean?
Kim,
Like,
can you
I
think of
even-
one? I mean, Magic Mike aside and the 18 abs.
Yeah, Magic Mike aside. Yeah, Endgame, again, I think about like life with my nephews and how at the first Iron Man, one of them was like swinging his legs. That's how small. He was swinging his legs from the movie theater chair, and how at Endgame, these boys dare to be as tall as me. And I'm just sitting and looking at my boys and going, we have grown up with this series. Endgame was so important. Auntie Kim stayed in line for hours. I was in my beach chair with my book and my smoothie for hours. I made sure we were one of the first 10 people in the theater opening day. And for that experience with them and to grab their hands and turn and go, oh my God, he got the hammer. Like all those moments.
Right.
Those are memories. Honestly, dude, if I had it, I'd cap myself at if I had it, I'd cap myself at 10,000 I wouldn't pay 25, but I'd pay a pretty penny because it's the experience.
And that's
It's
the thing, right?
experience for me.
The movies, we say it all the time in the show, movies are experiential events.
Totally.
And who doesn't remember where they were when watching Endgame and Mjolnir flies past
God.
Thanos and Thor into the hand of Captain America? When you hear On Your Left and the thing opens up. When you're watching Infinity War and the Bifrost opens on the middle of the Wakandan battlefield and Thor emerges out of the mist and Banner says, "You guys are screwed now." I mean, I still remember that. I mean, those experiences become worth a lot. For me, for Spider-Man No Way Home, I maybe could see myself spending $500 to make sure I got opening night. But once you start getting into these 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, I'd be like, okay. For $4,000 for a ticket to Endgame or for a ticket to Spider-Man No Way Home, I'm going to need a couple things. I'm going to need Jennifer Garner behind me rubbing my shoulders.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
I'm going to need Lily James feeding me popcorn by hand as I'm watching it. You do that, we may have a conversation.
I'm about to cook the eggs right now.
We may have a conversation.
Well, the tough thing is that's the price for one ticket.
One ticket.
My thing is it's about
Then who can you
it's
break?
not just that moment when the on your left moment, it's about grabbing your friend or your family member and having that moment where you look at each other and go, "Oh my gosh." Like these moments aren't meant to be had alone. And so, I mean, the fan community is amazing, but sharing it with someone that you love, that's in your circle, that you care about. So that's a problem with the one ticket for 25,000. I'm like, I'm going to need if it was a 4-pack, okay. But it's the problem that it's one ticket that I'm like, come on, I'm going to need 4. I'm going to need 4. We need to run deep to this thing. Like, come on.
Hold on, John. You got to go back to that question. Think about your most memorable movie night, and then put a price on that, because this is unknown.
That experience. You're right.
This is unknown right now. Spider-Man No Way Home could be so crappy that it could be the worst experience. But go back to the movie that you had the best experience at opening night. How much would you pay for that? If that someone said you're going to lose that memory.
That's a good argument. There's a much bigger price tag because you had those experiences. But I'd have to know I'm going to have that experience.
These people are jumping the gun on eBay.
You're gambling.
These people are jumping the gun on eBay.
You're gambling.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what, by the way, I haven't let anybody else know about this, but I already know one of our viewers. I've already communicated with one of our viewers who is literally flying across the country from the East Coast to come to this screening with us. Because they want to be in the, literally one of our viewers is flying across the country. So we've already given away one invite. They're flying across the country to come to this thing. So you were talking the other day, Ray, about, I was like, man, somebody did. Somebody was going to France. They bought the only way they could get opening nights. Somebody wrote in, the only way they were able to get opening night tickets was to go to France to watch it.
Are you
Ray's
serious?
Like, man, I hope the movie doesn't suck.
Oh, but you know what? In years to come, that's going to be one of those stories. That's going to be one of those stories at the party where everyone's like, "Oh, dude, I totally feel you." It's honestly, it's worth it, and that's what I love about the fan community.
Yep.
It just better be freaking good.
It better be good. Man, for everything we're getting right now. Okay, guys, the question is for you. What do you think about this? Would you ever consider paying, forgetting the hundreds, because I think all of us would say that the hundreds, okay, for certain, but would you pay into the thousands for an opening night movie ticket, given all the circumstances surrounding here? I don't know. It's a tough question. However you guys feel about it, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.